Hello, my Gemini. I hope you've all been happy, healthy, and well, guys. I've missed you all so much. And it's an honor to be here with you. Today I decided to do a reading outside for you. Now, those of you who've been following me for a long time, even from the beginning, you know I used to do readings outside all the time, as much as I could. But also around this time last year, you may remember, I had some new neighbors move in, and they are quite loud. Sometimes it gets to a point, where I'm even in my room, when I in my house, and I can't, have quiet. It gets very loud with loud music. That's kind of taken away my ability to use my yard as much as I would like to. Um, but there's always a workaround, and I just kind of do my best to work around those kinds of things. But they are very loud, so I when they're outside, I can't do anything out here, kind of in peace and quiet. Especially with the music going, and they put it really loud. Um, but anywho, so let's get started here. Um, Now, those of you who have been following, you know how I do my readings. The first half will generally be about you, second half about your soulmate. The energies can really be flip-flopped here, and anything can come out because I'm already feeling a message, and I just want to get right into it. But for those of you interested, again, in a private reading, I do offer live one-on-ones. You can email me down below, and I also do offer pre-recorded readings. Okay. So Gemini, we're starting off here with this Nine of Wands, okay? And I feel right off the bat, there is this energy of somebody in your life, and I don't know who this can be. For some of you, it could be I don't know, it can be a friend, it can be a family member, it can be a, potential boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It feels more though like somebody who, I don't know if it's necessarily a partner. It could be maybe somebody who you're seeing, but it doesn't really feel like anyone who you have a commitment with per se. But it feels like somebody though who is in your life that, I'm going to be really blunt, does not have your best interests at heart. This feels like a bit of a selfish individual, whether they are a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. Maybe some of you, it could be, that you have both. There could be multiple people like this in your life. But I feel like I think if this message is for you, it will be hitting with you, because this just feels like someone who is very self-absorbed, and who is it's all about them, and they feel like quite a draining energy. You may think that they're a good person, or you may just you even may know they're a little selfish, and but they're overall this does not feel like a good energy for you to have in your life or be around. And I feel like I had to get that off my chest, because it feels like someone out there needs to hear this. And I feel like there's something going on where you need to stand up for yourself with somebody, and kind of just lay down a boundary with whomever this is. I honestly feel like you're being called to cut somebody off. And I feel like if you've been, maybe feeling exhausted lately, or you wonder, maybe why this, why that, or your energy's just been feeling off, okay? For those of you who this is hitting with, it has to do with this person, whether you want to believe it or not. I feel like this person is kind of affects your energy, and they're just not good for you, okay? They're not a good energy to be around. I feel like they quite frankly take more than they give, if they even give at all to you. It feels like it comes with quite a lot of strings attached, but not a lot of kind of sustenance going your way. So just keep that in mind, Okay, there may be somebody who you need to cut off. Okay, whether it's someone that you're seeing or it's a whoever it is, this is not a good energy. They are self-absorbed. Okay, and if maybe you're like waiting around to see, or you may know it and not even care. I think it's like an energy of it's probably best for you to cut this person off. And that's all I have to say about it. That's what I felt kind of from the beginning. It's just do it. Okay, now let me just wait, because the wind is getting a little crazy here. So that feels like it was an opening message for someone out there. Let me get started here. So Gemini, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have the Death card to start things off. Activist, the Knight of Pentacles. There's an energy here of maybe feeling a little like your life is stuck, or I feel like, I actually feel like maybe that opening message may kind of creep into the rest of this reading. There's kind of like an energy here of, it's not really feeling overwhelmed. It's more like maybe I want my life to be in a certain place, or I want to, I don't know, feel a certain way, be having like a certain, I don't know, lifestyle, or it's not like that you're unhappy, but it's more like looking for something. And I feel like there's a strong message here of the people who you surround yourself with. And this feels more like your soul family, your tribe, your circle, your, people who you call upon, who you interact with, your close kind of circle, your family, right? And family can also mean friends as well, right? Those who are not of your blood, but who have proven, that they're there for you, or those who you choose to interact with, include in your, daily life. I feel there's a call here to be mindful of certain types of energies around you. I feel like it's time for a change, Gemini, and maybe you have been feeling like there's something off. This reading feels like it's for this kind of energy. And see, there's the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of like, I feel like I'm a little confused, a little overwhelmed, a little, kind of maybe just getting along with my life in a way. And maybe like I know something, I want something, but it feels like you may be in a place where you're affected by the energies of people around you. And like that expression, like, okay, energy is contagious. It is. And I feel like there's a call here to be mindful of those you surround yourself with, or those who you maybe have been surrounding yourself with, for the maybe like the past or going into the future. In a relationship sense, it feels like I'm kind of, I'm not sure what I want. It feels like I'm not getting what I want, first of all, but it also feels like you may be involved with an individual who I feel they may have been pulling the wool over your eyes. It feels like you're involved with a very selfish person, who I feel like they know how to get what they want 150%, but it may leave you feeling unsure, confused. And what it just feels like is whether that's a romantic relationship or not, or whether it's like friends, it could be a friend too. I just feel like there's this energy of people around you who are draining, right? And they almost may be draining you, and you may not even be, I don't know, viewing it that way or seeing it that way. But if you've been feeling a certain type of way, or just like you're like off or confused or blah, I just feel like blah, blah. It's the people that are around you. I feel like your energy kind of is being sapped. You're coming out, see, there's the Eight of Wands. You're coming out like a very abundant source of many things. I feel of love, of growth, of nurturing, of... It's almost like, you're like a very ripe fruit. And what I feel is, though, if you let too many people pluck from your tree, or certain types of it pluck from your tree, you will have no tree left. You know what I mean? It's like an energy of being kind of sucked dry. And I feel there's a call here to be more selective about who you allow in your circle. Maybe you've been feeling that lately. Maybe you've been wondering, like, oh God, what's going on? I feel like it's that. And there are certain people around you who may see you as an opportunity, but they're more using you for the benefits that you bring to them. The Four of Wands is here. Page of... Oh my. The Page of Swords. Okay. Idealist of air. I know what I feel. There's an energy here of, I feel the dreams that you have, a certain like way of life maybe that you want to live. If you want to change your life, you're going to have to, I feel there's a call here to move on from a certain individual or certain individuals in your life. It feels like there is a change that is needed in either how you're interacting or what you're doing. You may be doing too much for people who don't do anything for you. And by making that change, see, it may cause some conflict with whoever it is or whomever it is. But I don't feel that person actually, whoever it is, they just seem to be all about themselves. And I feel like if you lose yourself in another person, or, just kind of even, it may not even be that they're openly doing it. It's more like it just kind of happens that everything, it revolves around them. And they're good at getting what they want. But I feel you need to be better at holding your boundaries, if that makes sense. Being more picky and choosy about who you give your energy to, emotionally, spiritually, physically. What I almost want to say is it's like people need to work to get the full you. They shouldn't be able to, and it feels like, again, not to say that, everything that you do needs to, because we shouldn't be like that. But I more feel like whoever this energy is, or this kind of energy that's in your life, for whoever this reading is for, it is draining you. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the Three of Wands. The Awakening. You see, there's an energy here of, I feel, maybe like that dream relationship that you want. Maybe you want to be married. Maybe you want to own a home. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you want to do this, that. There is this energy, though. In order to do that, you need to be in a certain type of energy in order to create that. But I also feel like your support system, your friends and family, your soul family, they need to be people who support you as well, who reciprocate with you, who don't drain you. But that is something that you will need to decide who is who. This awakening card. I also feel a potential here for major growth in, I feel with this is a really beautiful card and a really beautiful energy. And it feels though like you're about to do this, but the choice is yours. It almost feels like when you cut someone or something off, your life starts to improve. That's the gist of this. I'm telling you, it's like an energy. No, it's very kind of blunt message, but it's almost like as soon as you cut someone off, your life starts to turn around. This is someone who plays a lot of mind game, a lot of bullcrap, and I think the message is very clear. Let me see what intentions this individual has for you. Okay, the Hangman. The World. This is a gorgeous energy, first of all. But the way I'm feeling it, it's double. There's kind of this energy coming through of they want you. This is a self-absorbed energy. This is an energy of like you to them are a piece of their world. You make them feel good, this and that, but there is no reciprocity, no true reciprocity. It's one-sided. This may be like a user friend, a user. This is like a user. I also feel the Star. It's not that they don't care about you or others. It's more like this is someone who almost, I feel like they look for people with good natures and use their good natures against them. And you have to flip it around. Cut this person off and watch your life improve, because now I'm feeling a different energy. Because what I'm feeling is like when you see, there's the Four of Cups. When you cut them off, there's almost like, or cut certain things off, your life changes. The Star kicks in, the world. This is like an energy of a blossoming kind of tree, flower. And I feel like things will start happening in your life that I feel you'll start meeting different people, interacting with different people. People who will support you, people who will help you, people who will, just be there for you. And, like even when they call on the phone, it's like, how are you? How are you doing? Someone who genuinely means it, just not looking to get something out of you or, use you for your good energy. I also just heard for someone out there, there's an energy of, sorry, some of you may have, all right, this is a weird message, but it's specific. Like some of you may have like a nice house or like a nice pool or something, or a nice yard or something that someone likes to use, or like they like to use you because you're stable. Like when they call, it's more because they want to be connected to you for that reason. or that you may do things for them. I feel like opportunities will start placing themselves kind of in your life when you drop certain energies. Let me see what looks like will come from that if you cut these energies off. Oh, wow. Okay, the High Priestess is on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Father Time. This would be the Emperor in this deck. Oh, how nice. Page of Wands. But I always like this. But this is like an energy of... I feel like you'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel, like happier in life. Like... let's say it's like a constant complainer. You're around like negative energies of people. It's like draining you. And I feel like you'll be with people who, or even, I'm getting an energy of like meeting some new friends or like a new friend who will just make life a lot easier for you. You'll feel better when you wake up in the morning, do things. I also feel an energy of, I don't know, I feel like I'm hearing the expression like enjoying the things that I used to do, or just kind of being content. Ten of Wands. I feel like a new work, like a new job or a new avenue of making money, which will make you feel more stable as well. For some of you, if your finances have been either like breaking even, or you feel like things are a little out of control, I feel like by changing who you're around or what you're doing with whomever, like it's almost like, I swear, you cut a person off and your work life starts to improve, your money making, your abundance. But it feels more like that kind of abundance this time. Like having a steady income, but where you're able to live comfortably. I also see your drive improving. It's like opportunities coming to you that were maybe waiting for you, but you couldn't see them because this person was distracting you. I feel like you're a very self-sufficient individual, and it's almost like attracting other self-sufficient individuals around you who kind of help you to be your best or do your best, but you do the same for them. It's like not that competing energy. It's more like a safe haven. I feel a new person entering your life as well. Wow, the Ten of Water, the Ten of Cups. That's gorgeous. Ooh, the Four of Swords. But this Four of Swords is very different in this deck. This is like nurturing a plant, a nurturing tree, roots being established. Nine of Swords. And the Five of Swords. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. What a gorgeous Ace of Swords. It's almost like you being born again, rebirthed. I feel an energy of a new relationship as well. For those of you who are like looking for new love, I feel an energy coming through of a man or a woman, a guy or a girl who, I'm hearing the word family values. Family values, like something I'm hearing like loyalty. It's more like family. Family. They look for relation, or look for people who feel like maybe they're ready to start a family, or just maybe the way that if this is like friends, it's someone who treats their friends like family. It's more family values, and I feel like they're a stable individual, and that's what I feel coming to you. As soon as the rest falls off. This feels like almost it could be even a fated change kind of coming your way. The Tower and Justice. I feel this is like, like when people act a certain way, I feel like it's being less passive about it, or less not that you shouldn't be understanding, but if you sometimes are too understanding, certain energies will walk all over you. And what's fair is fair. I think it's when you start, maybe some of you have even done this already, because it's this energy of like when you decide something, when you don't want to be treated a certain way, partake in certain situations anymore that are one-sided, it's almost like the universe responds to that, and so your situation improves. It rises up. And the funny Father Time is here again, but the way that dragon is kind of looking cutely, it makes me feel like, see, you could do it. It's kind of like a cute, like, oh, we were waiting for you. It was just waiting for you to make the choice. And see how there's kind of like in this, that looks like kind of a destruction in here. But you had to be ready to accept it, to make the change. I feel a lot of emotional fulfillment coming your way. I feel you starting a new hobby or a new job, but something that makes you money. I feel like a lot for right now, it feels like it's money, maybe part of it. And I feel like when the income kind of stabilizes too, your overall stability will increase. But again, income, money making, your relationships, all these things are kind of intertwined. It's kind of like when you have people who drain you around you, your abundance starts to go down. Their instability, if you allow it, becomes your instability. Wow. Now, a lot of your financial situation is about to change. But it has to do, too, with the people around you. Meditation. This is a funny card. But I feel the energy of like an aha moment. There, see the Four of Wands again. I'm telling you. I also feel an energy of how do I say this? It's an energy of wish fulfillment, but in a way, it feels like it's a new love situation, a new person. But you had to be ready to meet them. Or maybe, it may even be like an energy of somebody who you before wouldn't have entertained, but because you've risen up, now you are. Or like somebody who wouldn't normally be your type before, but now maybe they are because you're Priorities are changing. This is a match, but it also feels quite abundant. Yeah, you have to walk away though. See, it's coming out like the beginning of the reading. You have to cut someone off or something for that abundance to be yours. Let me look into that new person. Let me switch deck because I feel like a shift in the energy. This feels like new love. Please, dear angels, dear God, dear universe, please for Gemini. What energy is coming towards them in love? I know what I saw on the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. It's not the Emperor, sorry, it's the King of Wands. But I know what I saw, the card, and I knew it's the King of Wands. This is an energy of, I feel this is like a guy or girl that's got it all together. I feel like it's an energy of like, good job, stable, gets things done, not a lazy bum, not afraid to get their hands dirty. It's kind of like someone who takes life seriously, takes themselves seriously, but also knows how to have fun. But they work to have their fun. Oh my God. I cut the deck and there's the King of Cups. This feels like an energy of you maybe even falling like head over heels a little bit. But I also feel that the feelings will be reciprocated. Judgment. There's the devil. Now, the devil in this deck is very different. It's not quite like the others. This is more like an energy of someone who I feel when it comes to temptation or comes to, like certain aspects, right, of a relationship that are more, fun or sexual, this kind of thing. It's an energy of they won't make you do anything that you don't want to do. This is respectful energy. But I also feel it is honestly like somebody who is not vulgar, not like sex based, but is able to enjoy those things as well. It's a very comfortable energy. It's also quite sexy. But it's also, I don't feel like that their sex appeal is the only thing that they got going for them. This is someone who's very, I feel, respectful and just got it together. Look at all major arcanas, the Temperance card now. This is someone who is very imbalanced, very mature emotionally. But I also feel, see, what I like with this Devil card is it's an energy of them not being approved, but I feel like they're very respectful when it comes to flirtation and stuff. They also don't base a relationship off of that purely. Queen of Swords, this is your energy. I feel you being very smitten with whomever this is, but I feel it's almost like, wow, I never would have thought. This is your prayers being answered. Like, oh, finally, now it's my time. I'm getting a lot of different energies coming through, like for some maybe physical traits. Some I'm seeing like very short black hair. I also just saw like tan skin, or it could be dark skinned as well. I'm seeing both kind of skin that may be on like the darker side. It's either tan or dark for somebody out there. I also just saw a charm bracelet. With like maybe little crystals on it. Like something that shines a little bit. Somebody out there, I just heard the name also Pat or even Patricia. It could be Patrick or Patricia. No, the sun. This is an energy of this feels like a true marriage. This is someone who's got it all. And I feel like they take care of themselves, but are able to take care of you as well. And vice versa. I also feel this person may like to go to the beach. Or you may like to go. There's an energy of like the beach. Or, I don't know how to say that. I feel like maybe a walk on the beach, or like even taking the beach out of it, it feels like walks. Walks, maybe where you connect with them. There's the Temperance card again. And the Six of Cups. That is a new soulmate, Gemini. Oh, I just got Dog Lover. Three of Swords. If you're a dog lover, they're a dog lover. It's like something like that. Or even if it's not a dog, it could be like a cat, a pet lover. I feel like you may like the same pets. It's funny. This Three of Swords almost feels like an energy of... First of all, you may have both gone through some similar experiences, but I also feel like they are ready to move on with you. But this, I got to tell you, the minute I saw this, I didn't feel this as... I didn't feel this as heartbreak. I felt this almost as like, thank you, God. Like, thank God. Like, oh, yes. It's almost like your heart being mended. You may have had similar life experiences too, or like childhood experiences. Could be something with the father. Like, oh, you both had fathers who maybe acted the same way, did the same thing. This is someone who will treat you right. This is someone who will treat you right. And I feel like kind of respect what you bring to the table, but you will respect what they bring to the table as well. The Hierophant. That's commitment. That's marriage. 100%. You see, the Tower. It's an energy of like, first, you're going to need to like, I feel like it's a kind of major upheaval in your, like, you have to let something or somebody go, and then it comes. You know, and for some of you out there, it could just be that, like, maybe you're dating somebody and it's not the right person. You know, maybe you're just like, as soon as you drop someone, you start heading onto the path for you to meet this person. All right, let me just get a quick oracle card. Please, dear angels, dear God, dear universe, please for Gemini. What final advice do you have for Gemini? Angel of diet and nutrition. How interesting. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. This also, for me, diet and nutrition, in addition to, what you actually physically ingest and drink, eat, whatever, it could also be that, your diet or nutrition that comes from others, like who you talk to, who you listen to, who you're around. But some of you may also, maybe you have like a condition where there's something, maybe if you feel tired or drained, maybe you need to eat certain foods that have certain vitamins or minerals in it. Because I feel like there's something with my stomach. Or even like blood, something with like vitamins or iron, calcium, it's something like that where maybe your diet can help. And I think maintaining that will assist you. It's on the bottom of the deck. Oh, look. A god of spiritual healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. An angel of new life, an exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. I know what I feel, and that what needs to be healed is that situation. I feel like it has to be let go. Then comes something wonderful. There's angel of guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. And that feels like it coincides with that person. And with that new love entering. And there's angel of expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Underneath it, it's funny, it's almost like by doing that, something which no longer serves you is about to end. But then with that comes a new beginning. See, funny, underneath, angel of emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge. Okay, so Gemini, I hope this reading resonated with you. I'm sending you so much love. Again, if you're interested in a private reading, please email me down below. That information is in the description box. All my love to you, and bye-bye now.